Celeritas. Tyrant is really more of a high performance waveboard for proper waves. People that really know how to ride in waves and not just ride in them, but ride the waves. A good wave rider will definitely better tell that on a Tyrant. It's quite a bit sleeker than the Celeritas. Quite a much more of a faster board and can handle a lot more speed.
What sizes do they come in?
Two different sizes, 6'1" and 5'8". Much more of a swallowed pin tail. You can see the difference in the two right here. Also, it's a lot less buoyant than Celeritas. But the Celeritas board, I personally feel, and my personal opinion, not necessarily a company opinion, I prefer the Celeritas. On the East Coast, it's more like we don't get that Fiji wave that often where the wind is lining up and all the rest of it. Super easy for the ride, works in the conditions we have. I can take it out in multiple different conditions. Small waves, big waves, crumbly sort of waves. I've had it in everything, and it works for me.
So would you say like a 5'9" Celeritas would equal to like a 5'11" Tyrant?
A 5'8", yeah, somewhere around.
One size bigger on the Tyrant.
It all depends. When you start getting to that sort of point, it starts becoming splitting hairs now. What do you prefer? What do I prefer? Rather than
someone who's like 175 pounds, average guy. You need like a 5.
Average guy.
Celeritas and a 5'11" Tyrant.
Yeah. And honestly, if an average guy that doesn't ride waves a lot, I would say go with Celeritas. It's a lot more forgiving, a lot more fun. I mean, that's all I do is ride waves, and I still prefer the Celeritas, you know? But it will drive easier, it's a smooth ride, it's fast enough, I think. I can ride it in lighter winds. I prefer that. The other board, T-Rex this year, something new for us this year. It's more about freestyle sort of wave. Patrick Redstock has been very influential in this. You've seen a lot of his videos. He's doing a lot of aerial tricks, mainly unstrapped, and that's just his thing. And he's probably one of the top in the world. The nose has been cut off. One of the big reasons for that is not so you don't get poked in the head by it. But it's more that when you're getting in the air on a surfboard, if you have a long nose, you get a lot of swing weight with the board. It's almost, you can imagine a weight swinging around you. You cut the top off, you cut this portion off, that amount right there, you don't have as much swing weight around you. Really interesting fin setup. Versa fin. Comes with 5 fin boxes and it comes stock with 5 fins. You're probably not going to ride it with 5 fins, but what it does, it gives you the option to play around with what you want. In this configuration right here, it's a quad fin setup, okay? Rockets upwind in that setup, kind of locks you in. Bottom turns you can hold really tight and really dig something in hard on that without it spinning out, which is a great sort of feel to a board. But then there's other people that like much more of a looser board, a tail they can kick out, something's a lot more squirrely. So you can then just change that around and, you know, turn it from a quad fin setup to a tri-fin setup. So now you've got all these options going on here, which is super nice to customize a board to what you want. And, you know, like I was saying before, between the Tyrant and the Celeritas, a lot of times we're almost splitting hairs, and it's just starting to become a matter of preference right now. And what I like and what you might like in something.
That's a prototype.
Could be two different things. It doesn't make one of us right or wrong.
Does it just come in one size?
No, it comes in all different sizes. This one right here is 5'4", the smallest one. This one right here, the 5'6", and a 5'8". So we got 3 different
Would you
sizes.
ride it with 5 fins as well? What's the 5?
You could. Well, it's just the option. If you want to, in a quad fin, you have to take that out. But then if you want a tri-fin for it to be symmetrical, you got to have a fin right here.
Why would you ride it with 5?
You wouldn't ride it. I wouldn't ride it.
But it comes with 5.
It comes with 5, so you can have the option
so
of
you have the
having
option
4
of quad
or
or
3. You can't have 4 fins and then take one out and everything be symmetrical.
There was a review